Hello, this is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. How the heck are ya? Ooh, I'm looking a mess, but you know, you're used to that, right? Feel like it's been forever since I've got on here to play, which of course I was out of town for a bit, so it has been a hot minute. But here we are. So, yeah. This is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. I'm out of practice. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do with my hands. Anyway, I have out a board tonight to play with. I say tonight. It's 5:30 Central Time. Well, yeah. And here's the back of it. It's just a wooden board. And I have out a Painting Lady Designs. Hello, Anna. Thank you. A motorcycle, whatever. And we are going to decoupage it on there. And I do have a stencil out too. I don't know. We'll see how far we get. It is encroaching on supper time here. And I do believe I'm going to run uptown and get chicken for us all tonight, because it's chicken night here in our little town. And it's pretty dang good, and I am starving already, so. Okay, and I think this is gonna work pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's gonna look good. Okay. So, yeah. So, if you're coming in and you don't see that red live button up above, well, I mean, obviously you're going to see it now because I am live, but if you're watching later and you do not see the red live button up in the corner, then you know you're catching a replay. I would love it if you still said hey. So I know you were here. I have been out playing with cows all day today, so I feel like I've been playing hooky, which I mean, it was still worked, but anyway. All right, I think I'm ready to start. Like I said, I'm so out of habit. Hello, Carla. It's good to be seen. Hey, Lori. Okay, I think I need to move you down. There we go. Maybe I'll figure out what I'm doing yet here. Let's see if we get you. There we go. I think we're halfway on here. Whoops, shoot, and I just lost all the comments. There we go. Hello, Jane. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, Beth. Hey, Kelly. I didn't know if anybody would be on with it being Valentine's Day. Hey, Lisa. Okay, let's get started on this. And like I said, this is a Painting Lady Designs paper, so they're a little bit different. Hey, Dawn. Where have you been? Have you been traveling? I think you have. Happy Valentine's Day, Patricia. Hello, Lori Slate. Okay, and I want to check something real quick, because I do have a stencil out. I'm hoping it'll fit. And it says write it like you stole it. So, I think we get write it like you stole it. Oh yeah, I think we're plenty good. Just want to double check on that. All right, so Australia, New Zealand, good grief, came home with whooping cough. Oh no. Lori's hubby's at volleyball and you have a migraine. Well, that stinks. Whooping cough, migraine. Ugh, you guys stay away from me. Of course, I just had a flu bug, so that was no fun either. Oh no, your husband has, good grief, flu A. I don't know what I had, but here and gone, and I'm thankful for that. Hey, Angela. All right, I'm going to get started. I'm using Fusion's Decoupage and Transfer Gel as my decoupage medium tonight. I'm just going to put it on with a little foam brush. We're going to do a little section at a time. Like I said, this is a Painting Lady Designs paper. You know, and we use different papers. You know, some of them are, you know, there's rice papers, there's tissue papers. And Painting Lady Designs is a little bit different animal. it's a tissue paper, but yet it's a little different. And her instructions always say the best way to apply it is the way we're going to do it tonight, or the iron-on method. So we're going to do it this way, which is applying our decoupage medium, and then we're going to mist our paper. So yeah, this is just a mister. It is not, you know, a full spray. So, and we're going to do a section at a time. I'm going to get up over it. There we go. And I did put 2 coats of Fusion Mineral Paint in Parchment on first. That is the whitish color that you're seeing there. And that makes this lay down so nice. Because before I read the instructions, I tried to use this paper, not doing it this way. I got it, but I fought it. So, and now that I've learned to do the spritzing this way, it goes on like butter. I love it. Okay. So let's do our next section. Oh, Lori says a cold front is coming in. Yes, it is just a board. I have not paid attention. I have not heard that, Lori. Today was gorgeous. I've been outside all day. My cheeks are probably wind burnt. I tend to get wind burnt very easily, or temperature change. If it's cold in my studio and I'm out here all day, my cheeks will be bright red. So, but yeah, outside with the cattle all day, and my cheeks, I'm sure, are probably red. I can feel like they're burning. But it was a gorgeous day to be outside and working with the cows. What's the matter, Sadie? And let's spray this section. What's the matter? Well, I'm kind of busy. She kind of sounds like Chewbacca. What's the matter? Okay, and I think we'll do this last little bit in one section here. Yeah, Debbie, this is the only paper I do this technique with. I don't know if it works on other papers. I just know that it's one of the recommended suggestions for this brand, which is Painting Lady Designs. This or the iron-on method. And I am too impatient for the iron-on method for the most part. Just because you got to put a coat or 2 on of your medium and let it, you know, dry in between, let it dry again, then get out the iron and the parchment paper, and I just don't have it in me to, I'm just impatient. It's too many steps, too much time. That's a me problem. And like I said, I don't know that I've ever tried it on any other papers. It might work on others. I do not know. I don't do it. I don't feel the need to do it on others, or have not felt the need to. Okay. I think that's really good. If I could find one of my little blue tools here. I don't know how good my felt is on this. I've probably got, I'm going to very gently go. I have torn my paper doing this before because I tend to get glue on my felt, but and you don't want to put too much decoupage medium on there underneath because, you know, then you're going to have to squeegee it all out. But so I tried to be very cautious and, you know, just put a nice coverage, get it covered, but not have a lot of excess on there. Okay. And I have no idea if I'm squeegeeing any out. I don't feel any air bubbles. I don't want to keep rubbing it too much because it could be, you know, I could tear it if I keep at it. So let's dry it a little bit. Then we will be able to sand off our edges gently. And I left my big air gun at the Mastermind last week. So back to using my little one for now. You would rip the tissue paper, you're all thumbs. It's easy to do. Have to be gentle and take your time. Oh, I see Courtney's on. She was filling orders, but looks like she put in, if you're looking for the paper, she did put in a link to this paper and to the transfer gel, or the decoupage gel. And what did I put it on? It's just a board. I'll try to remember to hold it up as soon as I get done. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's just a 1 by 12, I'm guessing. So yeah, nothing fancy. And you don't have to keep rubbing it. I just happen to do that with things I like. I just keep rubbing. I'm going to try to move this up to give you a more overall view. I don't know if that's going to help or not. And of course it wants to fall back down, so just going to leave it. Just really wanting to concentrate on the edges so that we can sand them off without tearing it. And if we do tear it, there's always ways to disguise it. You know, I've torn plenty, so I know all the tricks to disguise my mistakes. I feel like, anyway. And Painting Lady has so many designs. I've done, I think, every single one of the barns she has. Because, you know, I love me a barn. She's even got a squirrel. I mean, so many. I guess, Courtney, if you're still around, you could put in just the links to all the Painting Lady papers that we have. Okay, that feels pretty dry everywhere. So let's go ahead and gently sand this off. And like I said, if I do end up ripping this, we will disguise it. What was it? Something I did not too long ago. I really ripped it good. I don't remember what it was now. But it was just an opportunity to do something cool on that part. And, you know, happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. And I think I added some crackle paste and just went with it. But I'm definitely, you know, sanding down and away from it. If I went like that, we would have a mess. And I love the way sanding it off makes that nice finished edge. See, am I missing anything? You love this paper? Yes, Patricia has done several with this paper. Hey, Jamie. Thank you. Yep, we got home Saturday night. About 8:15. Snuck in on the dogs, and they were just like dumbfounded when they saw us. And because we snuck, Courtney's like, "Why don't you sneak in the back door and surprise them?" They were just like looking at us like, "Is this a dream?" It's pretty funny. One more side to go, and we will be all sanded off here. Like I said, this was just a piece of wood in my stash in the next room that I'm trying to work through. You know, I just tried to keep a few things in that room next to me that, you know, to keep me working through them, and this was just one of those sitting there ready to be used. Okay, so that's what we've got so far, and I think I'll go ahead and seal it with our decoupage medium too while we're here. That way, if we put something on later that we don't like, we'll have this, we'll have that sealer on here that will make it slick and easy to wipe off something, you know, if we don't like it later. That's the plan anyway. So let's just go ahead and seal it with that real quick. And you could just seal it with your regular sealer too, but got this out and open. And the brush handy, so I'm just going to use this. Then I've thought about putting some molds on here, but I just don't know if it's going to need it. I actually have a transfer out. I don't know if you're familiar with the transfer Never Ending Story. Thought about adding some of that script on here, but I don't know if it's going to need much of anything because there's not a whole lot of room left on here. But, and I definitely want to get that stencil on there. If nothing else, the stencil goes on for sure. And we could add some script up there. But this has to be really good and dry. And I don't know if we want to watch me flub up on a Facebook Live, because if you try to put transfers on too quickly after sealing all this, really doesn't work out very well. It really needs to dry. So I don't know if I can get it dry enough prematurely with the heat gun or not. We may try it. But also, that Never Ending Story script transfer is probably one of the peskiest ones to put on. So that, coupled with rushing through the steps, probably is really not a good idea. But even knowing this still doesn't stop me from wanting to try it. But okay. Let's see about drying this. Hey, boo, hey. Oh, Dawn, your beagle is in the house. She ate a towel. Aw, poor thing. Ate a towel. I mean, was she... And how old is she? I mean, is that something she normally does, or is she lacking something in her diet? I've not heard of them eating a towel before. Oh, Patricia, the painting, yes. They finished up Monday. So they are pretty much, yeah, they are done. And then I had some finishing up to do in the bathroom, and I finished it up yesterday late afternoon. But we cannot move back into the front room yet because that big lighting fixture that I want to do, I have to do some stenciling on it. She's 13. Aw, bless her heart. I have to do stenciling on it, and then I ordered a chandelier, and it won't be here till tomorrow. And then we've got to get scaffolding to be able to get up there to get it hung. So yeah, my project is, yeah, very soonly I have to figure out what I'm going to stencil on this big thing to hang up there. Yeah, so it's kind of hinging on me. Well, waiting for the chandelier to get here. Once it gets here, then, yeah, if I don't have it stenciled yet, it's going to be on me. But, yes. Actually, we ended up having them, I was talking to Greg while we were gone at Mastermind. I'm like, long story short, we had them paint the wood walls, too, while we were gone. So, that's done. So yeah, so now all the decor I had is not really going to match so well, because you know, I had wood walls before, so now I had to go with everything light and white to show up on dark wood. So now I need to go with more wood and darker stuff, or now I can, because I always wanted to, because my walls are white. So I got to flip-flop all my decor, kind of, sort of, so. But I'm ready for it. I'm excited. I'm ready for a fresh change and all that, so. Yes, the front room walls are painted. The cathedral ceiling in the front room is painted. All the cracks are fixed, which will come back, but you know. Is that what you were using, the big round Gavina's tub thing? Yes. Yeah, it's just a metal ring. It's from a hog feeder. If you've seen them on the Pinterest, I probably saved that on Pinterest. I mean, like in the infancy of Pinterest. I swear I've had that picture saved forever. But yeah, it's just a big metal galvanized hog ring feeder thing with, it says Pride of the Farm on it with a chandelier hanging out of the bottom. I've always wanted to do it. We're finally getting there. I just hope it's not a Pinterest fail. You know how that goes, so. We'll see. You girls will see it in April. I mean, I'll have pictures on Facebook before that, but the girls coming to my retreat will see it in person, so. I don't know. I got to figure out whether I want to put Faith Family Farming or just Pride of the Farm like the other ones are, or Cole's Cattle, or, you know, I don't know. It's a big decision. I had several ideas written down, so Greg's got to help me figure that out. And I'm probably going to have to use stencils and just stencil letter by letter, because I don't know that any of the stencils I have on hand are big enough, and it's just, I don't want to wait for stencils to come. So I'm just going to wing it with what I got. Maybe a cowhead stencil on there too. Who knows? But I got to get it done. And then tomorrow I've got an eye appointment, so I'm going to be gone for a while tomorrow. So I'm just running out of time. All right. Enough of my blathering on. But thanks for asking. Okay. Sounds like it'll be so cool. I hope so. The new house told Damon he could turn that whole bunk room into misfit space. I never even saw the bunk. You know, I never even got off. Once I got there, I never got off that floor. I was on the 3rd floor the whole time. And of course, you know, I was late getting there. Okay, let me space this out. But yes, Mastermind was amazing as per usual. It was so good. Okay. And let me show you the transfer that I have out. I thought we could just put a couple strips of, you know, script over there and maybe some down here. Just, I don't know. We don't have to, but I thought about it. But again, it might be too much. But let's stencil first and see what we think, if it needs anything. Well, hello, Sadie. I'm going to stencil with brown, I do believe. That will show up nicely. Oh, yeah, that's open. Okay. But yeah, the house is amazing. Yeah, and I should just share Damon's video on my, I keep meaning to do that and I haven't done it, of the house. But yeah, it's pretty, yeah. And I'm not one that cares about going to the beach or the ocean or anything, and we're right there on it, which it was pretty cold while we were there, or, you know, cool. And the ocean looked pretty angry. But yeah, that's not what I'm there for. I'm there for the learning and the networking and all that stuff. So, yeah, once I got there, I went straight to the 3rd floor, which was where my room was, and actually the same floor that the classes were on, and I never left the whole time I was there. Yeah. Ride it. And I mean, I didn't even realize it. The time just flies by when you're there. It's like we go to leave. It's like, you know what? I don't think I've left this. Oh, I take that back, because we did go out. No, when did we go out? We went out for lunch the last day we were there. And we left about 4:30 that last day we were there to come start heading for home. So I guess we did leave the last day we were there. But I'm a homebody, so it doesn't bother me to never go anywhere. Ride it like you. Ride it like you. Put that all on the bottom there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need to put any transfers on it. Okay. I love it. Okay, I think that looks good. Let me dry it a little bit before I hold it up. Okay, the dryer can't be far, right? There it is. What's the matter, Sadie? Oops. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, the brown does not surprise me. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, thank you, Judy. Right back at ya. Spent 2 days trying to find new shades. When I found them, they are doubled in price. Oh, no. I don't know why sheets are so expensive. Minus breakfast. What do you mean, Candace? I didn't go out for breakfast. Did I? I didn't go out for breakfast that morning. I just went for lunch. Oh, what? Oh, there's a crime drama you gotta watch on Netflix, Love Stalker Killer. Hello, John Norell. Oh, you got class in a minute. I'm probably not gonna make it tonight. Oh, everyone can just come join you at 6. I gotta go get supper in a minute. I might try to have you on my phone though when I drive, at least. Brunch. Oops, yep. That's what I said. The last day, that's the only time I left. Okay. So, hello, Carolyn. That's where we're at. I feel like we should do something around the sides a little bit. I don't even know about that. I kind of like it just how it is. I did think about putting some kind of gears around the, you know, probably maybe not quite these colors, but some gears here and there, you know, maybe a cluster down there, but I don't think it needs that either. You know, sometimes you think you need all these things and then you put it together and you're like, nah, I don't think it needs it. I mean, you can just overdo things sometimes, and sometimes it just doesn't need it. And I normally like to put an edging around it, but again, I don't know that this needs it. What do we think? You didn't get your frame. Oh, was that this one? I wondered, I got to thinking, well, maybe he wasn't serious. So, the gears go good with it. I used Tim Holtz on one. Oh, and I do have some, well, these aren't Tim's, but I do have, well, they're from Prima, but they're Finnabair. I do have some Finnabair ones I could stick on there too, but I don't know. I just think I think I like it alone. Lots of color on it already. Doesn't need more. Those are cool. Yeah, I think we're done. Unless I just, I might, let's see. If I have any ink, gosh, I haven't inked anything in ages. Well, I don't know if these inks would even work. They're so old. Oh, Tim Holtz Distress Inks. From back in the day. Still work for my scrapbooking days. Just barely get the, oh, I hope I didn't put that in that paint over there. Okay, I like that. Very, very subtle, but yet it finished it. And you could go in heavier if you wanted to, but I honestly think I'm quitting there, if you can believe that. So, yeah, that's it. That was pretty easy, and that really didn't take me that long. Oh, heading to Super Parker's class. Okay. My signature darkened edges. Yeah, I just couldn't quit, could I? I just had to do it. Okay. I think I like it simple too. Thumbtacks, like the look on the saddlebag around the edge. Maybe just simple and do bottom corner under lettering. It is just scrap lumber. Yep, just scrap. I'm thinking it's like a 1x12 that I just cut down. I used to make signs out of these all the time. I was thinking I don't have, ooh, I had some, I don't know that I have any in here, but those little molds that I did, they're like a sprue. Might be cute on there, but, I mean, that one's dirty, but you said thumbtack, and I just went to what I have. It's just, you can't tell probably, but, because they've got paint and stuff on them, but anyway, I'm going to quit. I really like it just plain. I'm legit going to quit, other than I see I missed a little spot there. So thanks for hanging out with me. And hopefully, ooh, like I said, I've got an eye appointment tomorrow. And I'm hoping to, I'm going to Nashville for a DIY, film my DIY painting cup. In just a couple weeks. So, anyway, I've got to go find a pair of cowboy boots at a thrift store, hopefully, because we're going to be painting some of those in that class. So I got to take some with me. So anyway, I've got to go to a thrift store and hopefully find some, because I don't have no cowboy boots. Actually, I do, but they're real blingy and they're really cute, and I'm not painting them. So, so anyway, I've got a few other things I want to look for too, if I can look tomorrow. So I don't know, if I get home in time tomorrow, I would love to come back on and do something else. There's a Palomino horse that I would love to do with you guys too. That's from Painting Lady Designs. But, so we'll see. We'll see what I have time for yet this week, but it's only Tuesday. So anywho, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be able to come on and play with you guys tonight. And what size paper? That is the small one. That was the 12 by 18. And we just trimmed off just little bits around the edges. So there was just a little excess that came off. And I did not measure this board, so it was slightly smaller than a 12 by 18, I'm guessing. Just a little bit. There wasn't much to sand off at all. So hope you find a pair. I hope I do too. And I hope they don't cost me an arm and a leg. So it's, oh crap, it is Wednesday. Dang it. Dang it. I've already lost a day this week. Crap. Okay, well, yes, it is chicken night, so I gotta go get chicken for us. So happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.